Now see the another question related to the accounting treatment of goodwill. There are the three partners, not four partners, there are the four partners. One partner is Apurva, another is Dimple, another Komal, and the fourth one is Saloni. The fourth partner is there. Profit sharing ratio in between them is 2:2:1:1 respectively. Dimple and Komal decide to retire. Dimple and the Komal, they decide to retire. Okay, they have retired. They decide to retire. It means Apurva and Saloni is continuing the firm. The goodwill was valued on that date. Goodwill was valued rupees 9 lakhs on the date of retirement. Apurva and Saloni decide to share profits, future profit. New ratio they have decided, these two partners who is the continuing partner, they decide that their profit sharing ratio will be 3:2. Okay. Now pass the journal entry for the accounting treatment of goodwill. Now first of all, before doing the accounting treatment of goodwill, first of all we will find out the gaining ratio. So gaining ratio means new ratio minus old ratio is the gaining ratio. So come to the first partner Apurva. Apurva new ratio is 3/5 and old ratio is 2/6. So LCM is 30, 18 minus 10, 8/30. Yes. And Saloni, continuing partner, his old new ratio is 2/5 and old is 1/6. 30, 12 minus 5, 7/30. So gaining ratio is 8:7. Okay. So both the partners is going to retire. So first of all we want to know the Dimple share of goodwill. Dimple share of goodwill is equal to 9 lakhs into Dimple share is 2/6 and another Komal share of goodwill, Komal share of goodwill 9 lakhs into 1/6. Komal share is 1/6. Okay. So it is 3 lakhs and it is 1,50,000. 1,50,000. So Dimple's capital account will be credited. Komal's capital account will be credited. Retiring partners account will be credited. Dimple capital account will be credited with the 3 lakhs and Komal 1,50,000. And the partner who is the gainer, Apurva's capital account and Saloni capital account, Saloni's capital account will be debited. Okay. How will decide the amount? Simply you multiplied 8/30 into the value of goodwill. 8/30 into value of goodwill. Is it clear? So 8/30 and the value of goodwill is 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs. So it is 24 to 2,40,000 and if it is 7 by 30, then it is 2,10,000. 2,10,000. 2,40,000 and 2,10,000. Is it clear? So simply you multiplied to what? Multiplied to the value of goodwill 9 lakhs. So 8 by 30 into 9 lakhs and 7 by 30 into 9 lakhs. 8 by 30 into 9 lakhs and 7 by 30 into 9 lakhs. You will get the amount which will be debited 2,40,000 and 2,10,000 respectively. So these are the value, good treatment of goodwill at the time of retirement of a partner. Now come to the next question of retirement of a partnership firm. Under this we will again see how to do the treatment of goodwill. How to do the treatment of goodwill when the partner retires. So the question is A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D are partners. Between them profit sharing ratio is 3:3:2:2. Okay. Here the D retire. D retire from the firm. D retire from the firm. And A, B, C and D decided to share the profit in the ratio of 3:2:1. They have decided to share the profit in the ratio of, new ratio they have decided 3:2:1. The goodwill of the firm is valued. Goodwill is valued on the date of retirement. Goodwill is valued rupees 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs, okay. And goodwill already appear in the balance sheet. Goodwill appear in the balance sheet means appear in the balance sheet. In the balance sheet means book value of the goodwill is 4,50,000. This is already appear in the balance sheet. That is called the book value of goodwill. That is called book value of goodwill. Goodwill which is appearing in the balance sheet is called book value of the goodwill, and this is the goodwill which is valued on the date of retirement. So stepwise what we do first, we will find out the gaining ratio. First step is to find out the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. So first of all we see the gaining ratio of A, partner A. A's gaining ratio. New ratio of A is 3/6 and old ratio is 3/6 to 8 to 10. 3/10. So LCM is 10 and 6, LCM is 30. 30 is the LCM. So we'll write this 30, 5 into 3, 15, 3 into 3, 9. So it is 6/30. Now come to B. B's new ratio is 2/6 and old ratio is 3/10. LCM 30, LCM 30, 10 minus 9, 1/30. Now come to C. C new ratio is 1/6 and old ratio is 2/10. So LCM 30, 5 minus 6. Here it is in negative. 1 by 30 is negative. It means C is he is sacrificing. He is sacrificing. Why? Because I have put the formula of gaining ratio. If the resultant come in positive, means new exceed the old, then it is a gain. But if the old exceed the new, then it's a sacrifice. So here C sacrificed, but these two partner is gaining. These two partner is gaining. They are gaining. Now come to the first treatment. Goodwill is valued at rupees itna and book value appear in the balance sheet. Goodwill appear in the balance sheet is this. So first of all, we write off this goodwill. Goodwill which is appearing in the balance sheet, we will write off that goodwill. So what we'll do for writing off the goodwill, goodwill account will be credited. Goodwill is the assets, and to write off the goodwill, we will credit the goodwill account by 4,50,000 with this amount, and this amount will be transferred to all partners capital account. All means including the retiring partners. So A's capital account, B's capital account, C's capital account and D's capital account. All the partners capital account will be debited. Now question is, at what ratio? At what ratio? Old ratio. In the old ratio. What is the old ratio? Old ratio is this one is the old ratio. This one is old ratio. 3:3:2. So this 4,50,000 will be divided in this ratio 3/10. 3/10, it means it is 1,35,000. So A's capital account will be debited with this amount. Okay. B is also 3/10, so 1,35,000. C's capital is 2/10, so multiplied to 2, it is 90,000. 90,000. And D's capital is also 2/10, 90,000. So first of all, first entry is to write off the goodwill which is appearing in the balance sheet. We will write off the goodwill which is appearing in the balance sheet. And this goodwill will be credited. Why we have credited? Because goodwill have a debit balance. It's an assets. When we are going to write off, means we are going to close this ledger. So we'll credit the goodwill and this amount will be transferred to all partner, means including the retiring partners, all partners capital account in their which ratio? Old ratio. What is the old ratio? 3:3:2:2:2. 3:3:2:2. In this ratio, we will divide 4,50,000 between them. Narration will be very simple. Being goodwill written off on the date of retirement and transfer to all partners capital account in their old ratio. You write these things in the narration. Being goodwill write off written off on the date of retirement of D in their old profit or old profit sharing ratio. Now next come to this goodwill which is valued at rupees 6,000 on the date of admission. So if on the date of admission this goodwill is valued 6 lakhs, so retiring partner share is how much? Retiring partner D's share of goodwill. First of all, you will calculate the D's share of goodwill. So D's share of goodwill will be 6 lakhs is the total goodwill which is valued on the date of retirement. Total goodwill which is valued on the date of retirement is 6 lakhs. And D's share is how much? 2/10. So 2/10 is the share of D. So it is 1,20,000. So D's share of goodwill is how much? 1,20,000, this amount. So this amount will be credited. D's capital account will be credited because we are going to compensate D. Okay, D's capital account will be credited. We are going to do the treatment of goodwill. D's capital account will be credited with the D's share of goodwill. Okay, and the gaining partner's capital account will be debited. A's capital account and B's capital account will be debited by us because they are the gainer after the D's retirement. But C is one of the partner in between them who has sacrificed, so his capital account will be credited. His capital account will be credited. Now here we have to decide the amount. A's capital account, what amount we will write here and here. So this will be decided on the basis of you multiplied this one with the total value of goodwill. Total value of goodwill is 6 lakhs. On the date of admission it is valued 6 lakhs. So multiply it. You will get the figure. Okay. So here it is 1,20,000. Here it will be 20 only, and here also 1 lakh. Here also it is 20,000. Now A's capital account will be debited with 1,20,000. B's capital will be debited by 20, whereas C is the gainer. C has sacrificed, so C's capital account will be credited by this amount. We'll transfer in C's capital account this much amount, but this will be credited because C has sacrificed, and A and B has the gainer, their capital account will be debited. So this is the treatment of new valuation of goodwill at the time of retirement of a firm. So when the partner retire, his capital account will be credited with his share of goodwill, and that amount will be transferred, debited to the continuing partner's capital account in their gaining ratio. But if the continuing partner's capital account may be credited if the partner is, instead of gaining, the partner is sacrificing. So if the partner is sacrificing, the continuing partner, then we have to compensate to that partner also. As we are compensating D, in the same way we will compensate the partner who is continuing the business and he has sacrificed. Okay, so here the treatment will be being D's share of goodwill. Narration, you write the narration, being D's share of goodwill is transferred to the partner's capital, continuing partner's capital account in their gaining and sacrificing. That's it. And one more thing is given in this question. The profit for the first year after D's retirement is 12 lakh. After the D's retirement, the profit is 12 lakh. So after the retirement, if the firm earned a profit, then that profit will be transferred to continuing partner's capital account only. So PL appropriation account debit 12 lakh. This 12 lakh will be transferred to only continuing partner's capital account A, B and C. So A's capital account, B's capital account and C's capital account. So this amount will be transferred to this partner in their new ratio, that is 3:2:1. 3:2:1. So this 12 lakhs will be transferred to this continuing partner in their new ratio. So new ratio is 3:2:1. So this 12 lakhs will be transferred in the 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6. So it is 6 lakhs to A. If it is 2/6, For B, then it is 4 lakh for B, and for C it is 1 by 6, so it is 2 lakhs. So narration will be very simple, being profit of the year transferred to partners capital account in their new ratio. Okay, so we have done the 3 entry. First one is we have write off the goodwill, second is the new valuation of goodwill is treated. Okay, the retiring partner's capital account is credited with his share of goodwill, and the gaining partner's capital is debited, and one partner has sacrificed, that's why his capital account is also credited, because we have to compensate to that partner as well. And this is the transfer of profit after the retirement of the partner D. The firm earned a profit, so on that profit only the continuing partner have a share, the retiring partner have no share to that amount of profit. So treatment of goodwill is clear. Accounting treatment of goodwill, it is all related to the accounting treatment of goodwill. So accounting treatment of goodwill is very simple. In case of retirement of a partner, retiring partner's capital account will be credited with his share of goodwill, and that amount will be transferred, will be compensated by the gaining partners, the partner who is the gainer, so their capital account will be debited, and that amount will be transferred to their account in their gaining ratio. If any partner has sacrificed in the new firm, then that partner's capital account will be credited, because that we have to compensate to that partner as well, because that partner has sacrificed. Okay.